This is the November 2023 TouchWorks education. There have been some changes to the vitals panel. The PHQ2 changes in the SIU only adult vitals and SIU only PD vitals have been updated. Previously, the questions started with SIU MH only. Now it will start with SIU MH OCI only, and that is for the adult PHQ2, the first question and the second question. And then that has been updated for child as well. And then the SIU MH only adult PHQ2 required has been added with a drop down pick list for the total score to the SIU only adult vitals. Please note the total score must be recorded. And you can see that right here. It is a drop down box. This is required for regulatory reporting for depression screening. We do have some new orders this month. Restylane has been added to the supplies tab. An SIU only osteopathic manipulation OMT referral for the neuro department only. An SIU only hospital discharge antibiotic therapy plan. The results from that will map to the flow sheet available for SIU Med Infectious Disease. And the SIU only HUDAS has been added to the findings tab. We inactivated a couple of orders this month. The previous abnormal normal score in the vitals has been inactivated, as well as a previous question that was old that we no longer use, and an old pap smear order that is no longer used. We do have some order changes. The panorama order has been set to financial auth not needed. The PHQ9 screening annual has been renamed to PHQ9. The Heplisav B 20 microgram in 0.5 ml IM solution prefilled syringe will now auto charge, as well as the one right below it, which is not the prefilled syringe. The Mendeo intramuscular solution will now also auto charge. And the Edinburgh score can be found under the Findings tab. The questions have been updated to Edinburgh total score with pick list options of 0 through 30. Along with an additional question, the thought of harming myself has occurred to me, which includes the following pick list items of yes, quite often, sometimes, hardly ever, or never. Pain clinic referral process. So the MCMSC only pain clinic referral has been renamed to Memorial Pain Clinic Referral. The Springfield Memorial Pain Clinic is now set up for tasking. Send a go-to order task when tasking them. Make sure to include in the task where you want the pain clinic to send the appointment information back to. And the pain clinic will send a task back with the appointment information and instructions for the patient. We updated some COVID vaccines. We did add the keyword of COVID to all of the COVID vaccines, and they have now all been set to auto charge their appropriate charge. Hold for auth status on orders. We've removed the hold for auth from several orders, and the list is below. For orders entered prior to November 7th, these will remain on hold for auth. The satisfy reason option will be grayed out. Please complete the following steps to satisfy the status. You will edit the order, select details next to the status, hold for, and then check the box authorization. Here you can see we've removed the hold for auth is removed and financial auth needed was added to the following procedure orders, as well as some PT orders and radiology orders. In addition, we just removed the hold for auth from some additional PT orders. There is a new flow sheet. It is the SIU only MS functional testing flow sheet has been added for SIU neurology and includes the following information. HSHS St. John's Pap smear results. These results will now show in the chart as gyne cytology instead of just cytology. Beyfortus, which is the pediatric RSV injection, will not be found in the immunization tab. You will have to go to MedAdmin to order and record the medication. Beyfortus will only show in the completed medications once it is administered. This will not show on the immunization flow sheet. The administration code should be 96372 and not 90471, as it is not an immunization. Currently, TouchWorks is working to see what they may be able to do to get this to flow to the immunization tab so that it will also flow to eye care. At this time, it will need to be manually entered into eye care. The internal referral process, as everybody probably already knows, the rest of the departments went live this past week with the internal referral process. So you no longer need to call or send a task to the department. They will automatically send a task back when the process is complete. And the following departments were already live with this process. There is a new lifestyle prevention form. We had previously launched one for primary care offices. It's been successful, and so now we've created one for our specialty locations that allows the specialty locations to document the needed documentation to meet our MIPS measures. Please note that weight management, intervention and counseling on cessation of tobacco use, patient counseling, depression, and patient education home safety plans for prevention of falls will all no longer flow to the preventative care flow sheet due to TouchWorks sunsetting that functionality. The two new forms are named SIU Specialty Adult Lifestyle Prevention Plan and SIU Spec Adolescent Lifestyle Prevention Plan form. We have a few code changes for this month. They were all additions. And then we do have some helpful hints. So with results, when a result is received that says see separate report, the result is ready to be viewed and printed from PowerChart. You will then need to scan that into TouchWorks using the TouchWorks scanning procedure. You will not receive a faxed or couriered copy. TouchWorks Primary Care Physician, or PCP. IT will be running a script nightly to update the PCP in TouchWorks to match what is listed in IDX. We've got some reports of some incorrect orders being sent specifically to St. John's. Please be sure you're using the correct order when ordering the following tests at St. John's. So they're seeing that we're sending over the urinalysis automated, and we should be sending over the urinalysis STJ and SC only. The same with the iron panel. We're sending just the iron panel, and for St. John's, we need to send the iron panel without ferritin. Recurring orders, we've noticed a lot of these are showing up on the overdue order work list and report. So if you do not change the overdue date when placing that order, that's why it is showing up. So what you need to do is change the overdue date for no more than 1 year after the initial order date. After 1 year, a new reoccurring order will need to be entered in TouchWorks and the old order completed. The informatics team is going to be updating all reoccurring order dates to 1 year to assist with the cleanup of the overdue orders report and work lists. Some exciting news in regards to the My Health at SIU Medicine note form. Due to our no auto invite process, this required note form is no longer needed at this time. It has been removed from all new and established visit notes and will be removed from any remaining notes in the very near future. Thank you for watching our TouchWorks education.